Imagine a world where everyone, everywhere, has access to the internet. A world where the digital divide is a thing of the past, and every individual, regardless of their location, can tap into the vast resources and opportunities the internet provides. This might seem like a dream, but it's quickly becoming a reality thanks to companies like Starlink. With their innovative approach and cutting-edge technology, they are breaking down barriers and making global connectivity a tangible goal. Starlink is on a mission to provide high-speed internet access to every corner of the globe, no matter how remote. Their vision is to create a seamless web of connectivity that spans continents and reaches the most isolated regions. This is a game-changer for people in rural communities, developing countries, and disaster-stricken areas. For these communities, reliable internet access can mean the difference between isolation and integration into the global economy. For them, Starlink isn't just about faster downloads or smoother streaming. It's about accessing education, healthcare, and economic opportunities that were previously out of reach. Students can attend virtual classes, patients can consult with doctors remotely, and farmers can use data to improve their yields. Starlink is achieving this ambitious goal by launching thousands of small satellites into low Earth orbit. Each launch brings us closer to a fully connected world, where information flows freely and opportunities are abundant. These satellites work together like a giant interconnected network in the sky, beaming internet signals down to users on the ground. This network is designed to provide consistent and reliable coverage, ensuring that no one is left out. This is just the beginning of Starlink's journey, and it's exciting to imagine the possibilities that lie ahead as they continue to connect the world, one satellite at a time. As the constellation grows, so too does the potential for innovation, collaboration, and progress on a global scale. So how does Starlink actually work? Let's dive into the fascinating world of satellite internet. It all starts with their network of satellites orbiting Earth at a much lower altitude than traditional satellites. Traditional satellites often orbit at geostationary orbits, which are much higher up, around 35,786 kilometers above the equator. In contrast, Starlink satellites orbit at altitudes ranging from 340 to 1,200 kilometers. This closer proximity is key to providing faster internet speeds with lower latency. Lower latency means that the time it takes for data to travel from the user to the satellite and back is significantly reduced, resulting in a more responsive internet experience. These aren't your typical bulky satellites either. Traditional satellites can be as large as a bus, but Starlink satellites are much smaller and more efficient. Starlink satellites are relatively small and compact, allowing for more of them to be launched and positioned strategically around the globe. This strategic positioning ensures that there is always a satellite overhead, ready to provide internet coverage. Each Starlink satellite is equipped with advanced phased array antennas. These antennas are a marvel of modern engineering. Think of these antennas like highly sophisticated traffic directors for internet data. They can dynamically adjust their beams to focus on specific areas, ensuring that the data is directed precisely where it needs to go. They can precisely beam internet signals to specific locations on Earth, ensuring efficient and reliable coverage. This precision is crucial for maintaining a stable and fast internet connection, even in remote or underserved areas. To connect to this network in the sky, users need a Starlink dish. This dish is the user's gateway to the satellite network. This dish communicates directly with the passing satellites, receiving and transmitting data to provide internet access. The dish automatically aligns itself with the best satellite in view, ensuring a seamless connection. The dish is designed to be user-friendly, making it easy for anyone to set up and use. With just a few simple steps, users can have high-speed internet access, no matter where they are located. For many people around the world, reliable internet access is a luxury they can only dream of. In many rural and remote areas, the lack of connectivity creates a significant barrier to progress and development. This digital divide has far-reaching consequences, limiting access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunities. Without the internet, students struggle to find learning resources, patients can't access telemedicine, and farmers miss out on vital market information. Starlink is on a mission to bridge this gap by connecting communities that have been left behind by traditional internet providers. By deploying a constellation of low Earth orbit satellites, Starlink aims to deliver high-speed internet to even the most remote corners of the globe. This includes remote villages in developing countries, isolated islands, and areas with challenging terrain. These are places where laying traditional fiber optic cables is either too costly or logistically impossible. For students in these areas, Starlink means being able to access online learning resources, connect with teachers, and expand their horizons. They can participate in virtual classrooms, access educational videos, and collaborate with peers from around the world. For healthcare workers, it means telemedicine consultations, remote monitoring of patients, and faster access to vital information. Doctors can now consult with specialists in real time, and patients can receive timely care without the need to travel long distances. Starlink is also empowering entrepreneurs and small businesses by providing them with the connectivity they need to participate in the global economy. With reliable internet, they can reach new markets, manage their operations more efficiently, and innovate in ways that were previously unimaginable. This access to information and resources can be transformative for individuals, families, and entire communities. It opens up new opportunities for education, healthcare, and economic growth, fostering a more inclusive and connected world. Section 4. From rural communities to disaster zones, Starlink's expanding reach. Starlink's impact extends far beyond connecting remote communities. Its technology has proven invaluable in disaster relief efforts, providing a lifeline of communication in the wake of natural disasters and emergencies. When hurricanes, earthquakes, or other disasters strike, traditional communication infrastructure is often damaged or destroyed. Starlink's satellite-based internet service remains operational even in these challenging conditions. Emergency responders rely on Starlink to coordinate rescue efforts, assess damage, and communicate with the outside world. It also provides a vital link for survivors to connect with loved ones, access information, and seek assistance. Starlink's ability to rapidly deploy its service in disaster zones has earned it praise from governments and humanitarian organizations worldwide. As the network continues to expand, its role in disaster response and recovery is only set to grow. Section 5. Navigating the skies, regulations, and international cooperation. Launching thousands of satellites into orbit is no easy feat. It requires careful planning, coordination, and collaboration with governments and international organizations. Starlink must navigate a complex web of regulations governing the use of space, including rules related to orbital debris mitigation and radio frequency spectrum allocation. These regulations are essential for ensuring the long-term sustainability of space activities. International cooperation is also crucial. Starlink is working with governments around the world to obtain landing rights for its ground stations and ensure its service complies with local regulations. This collaborative approach is essential for Starlink's continued success. By working closely with stakeholders, they can address concerns, build trust, and ensure that their technology benefits people worldwide. Section 6. Space debris and environmental concerns. A balancing act. As Starlink and other companies launch more satellites into orbit, concerns about space debris and the environmental impact of these activities have come to the forefront. Space debris, consisting of defunct satellites, spent rocket stages, and other fragments, poses a significant risk to operational spacecraft, including the International Space Station. Collisions with even small pieces of debris can cause catastrophic damage. Starlink is acutely aware of this issue and has implemented measures to mitigate its contribution to space debris. Their satellites are designed to deorbit at the end of their operational life, burning up in the Earth's atmosphere. The company is also working on technologies to actively remove debris from orbit. This includes developing spacecraft capable of capturing and deorbiting defunct satellites and other large pieces of debris.